2 years ago tonight in Rochester, over 30,000 people lost power and dozens of homeowners saw damages as the result of a nasty windstorm that tore through the area. One family in Brighton had to find alternative shelter after a tree fell directly onto the center of their roof. It took almost a week for power to be restored to parts of our region. Well, that got us thinking about another family in Brighton who went through an almost identical situation. This time it was in 2017. Rochester was hit with another major windstorm.
And this one sent a tree right through the middle of one family's home, leaving those inside grateful to have made it out unscathed. Jatira Marsh joins us now in the studio after catching up with that family about their experience and how far they've come since then. Jatira.
Adam, Teresa, the home had to be completely rebuilt, and today we found them inside, safe, sound, and happy to be back in the same spot. Brighton homeowner Melissa Gunter says she was at work when she got a call that a gust of wind knocked down several trees in the neighborhood. But the tree that hit her house caused the most damage.
The tree split the house right in two when it fell.
She says her first thought went immediately to the safety of her two children. And once she confirmed they were fine, she then started to investigate the damage left and where to go from there. She says the tree was removed the next day, but the entire time it took to rebuild was a lengthy process.
The tree fell in March and the rebuild didn't start until October. It's actually, we came back through the neighborhood to trick or treat, and on Halloween they had just started reframing the first floor, and we were able to move back in April. So it was 13 months that we were out of the house.
She says now she's more aware of the health and age of trees surrounding the home, although the wind caused the tree to be completely uprooted. She gives tips for homeowners on what to be mindful of in case that happens to others.
I think knowing who your contact at your insurance for your homeowner's insurance, making sure that any important documents that you know where they are, that they're in a safe and accessible place, especially if you're not able to get, say, down into the basement or up to the second story, knowing where those things are or having copies of them somewhere else.
She goes on to say it's important to be aware of the resources you have in terms of friends and family. And if this happens to you or someone else, be sure to give any way you can to support them. Back to you at the desk.
All right, Jatira, thank you. I will never forget that image and how close they came to tragedy.
Split it in half.
Yeah.
Looked like, yeah.
So.